The 2018 Colombia Global Freedom of Expression Prize for a significant legal ruling went to the Colombian Constitutional Court decision of August 25, 2017. In this landmark judgment, the court recalled that consumers have the right to know the health risks of consuming sugary drinks and emphasized the importance of citizens being able to make informed choices to protect their well-being. The case began with Dr. Esperanza Cerón, head of the non-profit organization Educar Consumidores, who led an advocacy campaign for a proposal tax of 20% on sugary drinks.
En la población en la que más se había incrementado la obesidad, el sobrepeso y las enfermedades crónicas no transmisibles, justamente eran los niños y las mujeres. Y esto se podía pensar que ya se trataba de una epidemia de obesidad. Por esa razón investigamos cuáles eran las causas y encontramos que en los últimos 40 años todo el país cambió sus patrones alimentarios. Dejamos de comer comida real, producida por los campesinos, y lentamente la gente empezó a consumir muchos más productos ultraprocesados, dejando de comer la comida fresca, natural, y la industria llegó al final a tener permanentemente los últimos 3 meses 106 lobistas reconocidos de la industria, y esto era pues una diferencia enorme que jamás en la historia republicana de nuestro país se había visto tantísimo peso de la industria por un proyecto que digamos era menor en el conjunto de la reforma tributaria.
To fight against the obesity epidemic, Dr. Cerón formed a coalition of 36 civic organizations called the Alliance for Food Health. They produced a public service announcement on the hazards of excessive sugar consumption based on leading scientific reports. Because obesity is a global health problem, many civil society organizations around the world have launched their own campaigns aimed at educating people about the effects of sugary drinks. Many outside of Colombia were concerned that if Dr. Cerón's video was successfully censored in Colombia, it would set the precedent for other countries to do the same. In response to the Alliance for Food Health's video, Postobón S.A., a Colombian beverage company, filed a complaint against the Alliance for False Advertising. The Colombian Consumer Rights Agency ordered the Educar Consumidores to stop broadcasting the announcement across all media. The ban was so strict that Educar Consumidores faced a $250,000 penalty if they violated it.
Niños y niñas los más afectados en este momento.
In addition to the video being censored, Dr. Cerón was personally threatened.
Si tú me preguntas quién te amenazaba, yo no puedo responderte quién en particular. Lo único que te puedo decir es que había una clara coincidencia, porque se me decía siempre cállese o cosas horribles, que se calle o cosas horribles, y de lo único que estábamos hablando era justamente de la necesidad de promover que se disminuyera el consumo de bebidas azucaradas.
In the end, Dr. Cerón's efforts paid off. After taking the case to the Colombian Constitutional Court, the court ruled that prohibiting an NGO from broadcasting a commercial about the health risks of sugary drinks violated the right of the consumers to access information. When Diana Fajardo, the judge who presided the chamber that rendered the decision, received the prize awarded by Columbia University, she emphasized that banning the public advertisement was a form of censorship.
En una sociedad democrática, la libertad de información tiene un papel protagónico para el seguimiento de los productos alimenticios por parte de la sociedad civil y las autoridades competentes. Es que una sociedad solamente es plenamente libre en la medida en que esté bien informada.
Irene Khan, member of the prize committee that selected the Sugary Drinks decision, highlighted the significance of the decision during the prize ceremony.
The jury felt also that this case takes freedom of expression beyond the domain of individual political right and into the domain of social right. The right not just of me to access information, but of society, of groups of people to be able to demand the facts when it is of public interest. And so this decision, we felt, in today's consumer age is an extremely important one for our right to know and then to choose.